First of all and foremost, I want to thank you for allowing us to participate in your ACFT this morning. It was very eye-opening. And myself and the recruiters from the Gainesville Medical Recruiting Station, I'm Captain Hale, the OIC down there for AMED Medical Recruiting. And we serve, serving in the USERAC command currently. Your guys' school, Florida State University, falls within our company footprint, which we're based out of Orlando, but we service the entire Florida area. So you guys, where you're currently at, we would be the people that you would want to contact directly, and you'll have all of our contact information after that. But once again, I want to say thank you very much for letting us participate in your event this morning. And I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I think it's a great way to build your guys' esprit de corps and your team as well. The normal Army standard PC test, it's kind of like it was 100% solely an individual event. But I've seen a lot of camaraderie out there this morning, which is really good. It's going to serve you well as you commission and go off to your regular Army and your reserve units. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that. I really enjoyed it, so thank you. But moving forward, like I said, I'm Captain Hale, and I'm the OIC for the Gainesville Medical Recruiting Station. I'm a Medical Service Corps officer. I've been in the Army now for about 14 years, total active duty service. I was a prior service prior to commissioning as an officer. My commissioning source was ROTC, the same as you guys are going through right now. I'm from Illinois, so I went to a smaller state school up there, Western Illinois University. So if you guys run into some people when you go to your training over the summer in Kentucky and everything, if you run into some leathernecks, that was my alma mater where I come from. How many here right now are actually looking at commissioning into the Medical Service Corps? Good number, good number. And then there are other components are actually looking at maybe going to medical school or continuing education, whether it's vet corps or dental. Okay. So after I'm done talking and answering any questions that you have, my recruiters will get up and speak specifically about HPSP and educational delay and all of that. So there will be more than apt to go into greater detail about that. My main focus is Medical Service Corps. Like I said, initially when you come into the Army as a Medical Service Corps officer, you're going to get your commissioning source, and then you're going to get your report date, and you're going to go to BOLIC, your basic officer leadership course. All officers in the United States Army who commission are going to go through the basic officer leadership course. For Medical Service Corps officers, it's of course in Houston, Texas, and San Antonio. It's a wonderful post, a great place to be. Right now, they're revamping some things and trying out some dry runs on some field trial stuff. So by the time you guys would actually report to training for that particular course, there's going to be some things that's significant changes, like they're playing with the FTX time, the amount of field time that you're going to end up having to do to simulate real world medical care in an operational setting. So that's potentially going to be changed when you get there. It may go away completely. They're talking about allowing individuals to train specifically within certain AOCs at the end of the course, which I did. I didn't know if that's going to be available to you guys, so you would stay an extra week or two upon completing the course, and you would only be with other Medical Service Corps officers, 70 Bravos. I don't know if that's the same, but there's going to be some changes, so just be aware of that. But if you guys want that information, I can look. I got friends that are actually bowling instructors right now that I serve with, and I can reach out to them personally, and I can answer any of those questions. So you'll have, like I said, all my contact information. But after you complete bowling, you're going to report to your first duty assignment. You can put in a request sheet where you would like to go. It's your dream sheet. Realistically, though, your first duty assignment as a second lieutenant is going to be needs of the Army. It's just realistic. Now, the first 4 years you serve as a lieutenant prior to going to your captain's board is going to be developmental. And what does that mean? You're going to be a platoon leader. You could serve anywhere in a BSB, a Brigade Support Battalion, in a Charlie Medical Company as an ambulance platoon leader, or an evacuation platoon. You could get the honor, which I did, and go down to an infantry battalion and direct combat support and serve as what they call the battalion medical officer. You serve in that setting, you'll be in a battalion of between 800 to 900 soldiers, most of which all combat arms, and you will have roughly between maybe 20 to 50 support elements, which are other branches of service officers within that formation. You will be the only medical service officer in that footprint if that's the job you take. Your primary function in these roles, no matter what you do, you're gonna manage your gear, your inventory list for all of your equipment. And you're gonna be responsible, you can be responsible from anywhere to